Sup everyone, before I start this giant video, I just want to say that this is not a corrupted video. And also, thanks for Jenny for taking out some characters by me and it's not. Anyways, enjoy the video.
Attention, this video contains content and/or inappropriate names or words which may not be suitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Jaime Mendoza Enterprises, Inc. presents Nickelodeon logo bloopers episode 14, Kennedy's problems with her lines.
Well, this is the 14th episode.
I know, right?
And we have new characters.
That's right. Check them out.
Hello. I'm Classic Microsoft Sam X.
I'm Classic Microsoft Mike Z.
I'm Classic Microsoft Mary Y.
I am Classic Microsoft Lili.
I'm Classic Microsoft David.
I'm Classic Microsoft George.
I'm Classic Microsoft Hazel.
I'm Classic Microsoft Eva.
I'm Classic Microsoft Sarah.
I'm Classic Microsoft Richard.
I'm Classic Cortana.
I'm Classic Microsoft Matilda.
I'm Microsoft Sarah.
I'm Microsoft Matilda.
I'm Microsoft Freddy.
I'm Microsoft Brutus.
I'm Tyler English.
I'm Martin Lernout.
I'm Martha Hauspie.
I'm Eric Smith.
I'm Kimberly Dawson.
I'm Kate Smith.
I'm Natalie Hawks. I'm Maya Logan.
I'm Cortana.
I'm Microsoft Lili.
I'm Najavu.
I'm Najamy.
And I'm Mojavu.
Hi guys, my name is Jaime.
Can we start the bloopers? Sure. Places everyone. Roll camera. Cue the Nickelodeon Splat logo.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Nick problems?
Oh, I forgot that someone is having problems with their lines.
And who's that?
It's Kennedy.
Kennedy?
Yes, it's Kennedy.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I just... Hang it!
It's okay, Kennedy. But what makes it so hard with your lines?
Well, last year in 2020, I used to make my lines, but I keep forgetting what I was going to say. Oh, come on.
There, Kennedy. We will help you figure out how to get this situation out.
You will?
Yes.
Next blooper. Nick, Nickelodeon.
Nick, help?
It looks like Kennedy needs help.
Of course, Anna.
What's up with her?
I just wondering, Angelo. I don't know.
It's my lines, Logan.
Oh, subs. You're right, Kennedy.
Sus. Nick, Nickelodeon.
So, Kennedy, when did this all happen? Was it back in 2020 or something?
It was back in 2020.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Would you do your lines by recording your own lines or work with me on the scripts?
I would rather work with you on the scripts.
Okay, that's great. But just a reminder, that episode 13 of Nickelodeon logo blooper was not released on October 2nd, 2021. It will be released by November 7th, 2021.
Oh. When will episode 14 be released?
October 15th at 7:20 p.m. And can you give me an example of what the sound or people talking in the background looks like?
Sure, it's on IATLB Season 1 Episode 3, The Battle of Minnesota, Part 2. Look at 254 and see what it looks like. And if you want to comment on it, you can.
Oh, I get it. When I used to make the second episode of Jaime and Friends episode 2, I was confused of what people talking or sound in the background looks like. I thought it was the camera zooming in.
It's okay, Jaime. Everyone makes mistakes.
Anyways, ready to go back to the studio since the problem is solved?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Nick solved.
Hey guys, we're back.
Hi May. How is Kennedy?
She's doing fine.
Great.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Swat, cookie, waffle.
What's so funny, Selene?
It said my name.
Wow.
NEXTBLOOPER. Put them all together and they spell next blooper.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Scotty, can you come here, please?
Not a lecture again.
Yes, another lecture. Do we have an issue going on?
No, we don't have issues.
Okay then, do you know what logo belongs here?
Okay. I know what logo belongs here. The Nickelodeon Splat logo.
Correct.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Nick, sus.
What's up next? Among Us.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Now cut that out.
Come on, Sam. It's funny. XG though.
Sorry, Selene.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Beulah, look. Scotty's name is on the Nickelodeon logo. I know, right?
If Sam said, get off the logo to Scotty, the logo would put his name on the Nickelodeon logo.
Scotty, get off the Nickelodeon logo.
Excuse me. I'm not in the logo.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Nick, Nickelodeon.
Universal Television.
It was created by Thunderbirds 404 and G4PTV.
I know these two.
Really?
Yes.
Scotty, not Universal Television, Nickelodeon.
Okay then, sheesh.
Shut oh snap. Nick, Nickelodeon.
Villain incoming.
Oh no, I think a villain is approaching.
Who's that?
That's evil Selene.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, it's better if I come. If she does something to me, I will get Juno. God and his angel on her.
Calm down, Selene. We will help you. I will call God and his angels.
I hear your call, Kennedy.
Are the evil beings messing around with you again? We will always be here with you.
And we are here to help you.
Who?
Did somebody say us?
Now, what the heck is that?
That's your evil twin.
Oh my god!
Yes, it's me.
For shame, evil Selene. You could have had your assistant with you.
Don't you dare zapping me and evil Selena. Get lost.
Disgusting.
That vile act only sickened the victims.
Pee on one of them and you will feel my wrath.
You heard it from the highest authority. Be gone.
Dark Ninja Studios? No more!
I had enough of this. Shall we once and have it? Let's do this. Bombs away.
God, what the heck? I'm not using a freaking toilet? Ew. Ew!
Why? Just why? Ew. Ew. Blur 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 blur.
Go feed your waste elsewhere. Ew. Ew.
Not on me, you fools. Ew. Ew.
Same here, George. You gonna to pay for this. Ew. Ew.
That was the first time I got peed on. Ew. Ew.
For God's sake, not all my new clothes. Ew. Ew.
Sick, gross, disgusting, revolting, uncouth, and every other 50 synonym there is. You.
Oh my God, we are not sickness, but death. White rap.
If you said not evil Logan and evil Selene, you pee themselves in my pleasance. Take this.
Curses. Beaten by the bus tunnel. Ouch.
There, they are done.
I cleaned up Logan, David, Sam, George, Hazel, Sean, Kennedy and Jaime, and you may resume your video.
Thank God.
You're welcome.
Oh, brother.
Stop stealing my light.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Gumby TV show. That you won who created by Hug Jockey. That's like all episodes and movies I ever had. And what the claymation and stop motion animation movies.
No. Seriously?
Yes, seriously. It because Sam become the claymation and there was the other stuff to do. Wobble. Nope, miss me.
Dang it. Scotty, cue the next take, before I get a headache.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Oh look. An apple.
Don't eat it, Scotty. You got worms in it.
And Richard ate one of those apples. You mean there were worms in the apple? Sick. Gross. Ew. Ew. Blur 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 blur. Just kidding.
You know what? Next take.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
Nick kidding.
When people tell something that's not funny, they are just kidding. And here we go again with Sam yelling at Scotty again.
Scotty!
That's telling them, Janet.
Stay out of this, Jaime and Logan. And Scotty, bring the gosh darn Nickelodeon logo, or else.
If you don't ever do this, Sam, you know Scotty gotta write the Nickelodeon logo. If you do that, Sam, by the way, I'll receive Scotty no known reason. Your butt is out here for good. Do you understand, Sam?
Yes, sir. Butt fight.
Dang, what a coincidence.
I know why, Kennedy. Sheesh, what a temper.
Nickelodeon.
Space Jam. I watched that movie. Logan, did you watch the movie?
No, I haven't. I used to watch Space Jam: The New Legacy on HBO Max and Beulah, I guess. Oh well.
Scotty.
Oh, no, you don't, Sam.
Scotty, you're rehired.
Thanks, Jaime.
And Sam, if you do this again, I will take no prisoners. Capiche?
Okay.
Nickelodeon.
Exit. It's time to go.
Hey, Jamie, do you have a place where we can go?
Yes.
And that is?
Red Robin.
Go Sphincter.
Hey, wait. Before end credits, I just wanted to say, let's get bonus and last take.
Got it, Logan.
Nickelodeon.
DreamWorks. I need that series by me. It's called DreamWorks Local Bloopers. Before I make episode 3 on that YouTube.
Uh-oh. Methinks I goofed again.
He thinks right, Scotty. Let's try once more.
Oh no, you don't, Sam. He's getting away with that. Anyways, let's break for much.
Good idea, Logan. And next time, don't interrupt the ending.
Okay, I won't interrupt it at any, Kennedy. Anyways, we are going to eat.
Why are you eating, Logan?
Where else?
And that is...
You know what I said earlier.
Okay, Janet. I call... Red Robins!
Yum XD.
Go Sphincter.
Okay, now, cue the roll credits.
This has been a Jaime Mendoza Enterprises Inc. Productions.